Hello student, in this lecture we discuss about important concept consumer surplus, its meaning explanation with example and diagram, importance of consumer surplus. So what is consumer surplus? Consumer surplus is one of the most important concept in economics. It was first introduced by Alfred Marshall. So let's see definition. Consumer surplus is the excess of what we are prepared to pay over what we actually pay for a commodity. It is the difference between what we are prepared to pay and what we actually pay. So what is the assumptions of consumer surplus? This concept and the principles based on this concept follows some assumptions. So first assumption is marginal utility of money for the consumer surplus is assumed to be same throughout the process of exchange. Commodity does not have substitute. If the commodity possesses substitutes, then this surplus or the principles does not exist. In the market at the given point of time, there are no differences of income, taste, preferences, and fashions among the consumers. Each commodity is considered independent of others. Now let's see the examples, and this example is given by Marshall. Now see, in this example, Marshall focused on only one commodity. So here the commodity is oranges. Now see here, in first column, units of oranges is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 units of oranges. And its marginal utility in terms of money is 200 paise, 180 paise, 150 paise, 110 paise, and 50 paise. Now price of orange per orange in market is rupees, sorry, 50 paise per orange, 50 50. It is constant for all 5 oranges. Now consumer surplus. Now let's see what is the formula. Difference between your marginal utility minus price. So for first orange the consumer surplus is highest, 150. Then for second orange it goes on decreasing, 130, 100, 60, and for fifth orange it is equal to 0. So 50 and 50, here marginal utility in terms of money is also 50 at fifth orange, and price is also 50. So the total utility at when that consumer purchase 5 oranges is 690 paise, and total money spent on these oranges is 250 paise. So the total consumer surplus obtained is 440 paise. So what is the formula? Consumer surplus is equal to total utility minus total amount spent. So consumer surplus is equal to 690 minus 250, that is equal to 444 paise. It is assumed that the price of orange. Now let's see the explanation of this example. So what we observed in the example is, and we start with the point number first. It is assumed that we assume here that the price of oranges in the market is 50 paise per orange. The consumer will purchase as many oranges as make his utility equal to price. Hence he will purchase 5 oranges and pay for each 50 paise. In this way, he will spend in all 250 paise, but the total utility of 5 oranges is equal to 690 paise. He thus gets a consumer surplus equal to 690 minus 250, that is 440 paise. The total utility of first unit of oranges to the consumer is equal to 200 paise. Therefore, he would be prepared to pay 200 paise. But he pays for the first orange only 50 paise because the price of orange in the market is 50 paise. Therefore, from the first unit, the consumer gets consumer surplus equal to 200 minus 50, that is equal to 150 paise. Already it is given in the example. Similarly, the utility of second orange is equal to 180 paise, while the consumer pays only 50 paise for it and therefore obtains 180 minus 50, that is equal to 130 paise as consumer surplus, as a consumer surplus. From the fifth unit, the consumer derives satisfaction equal to 50 paise and he also pays 50 paise for it, and therefore there is no consumer surplus obtained at fifth orange. Now see the diagrammatic presentation. Here you observe one triangle. Okay, on OX axis you take units of commodity and on OY axis you take the figures of marginal utility in terms of price, okay, or money. Now see here OPM. What is PM represents? Along AOX we measured the units of commodity and along OY we measured the marginal utility in terms of money. So if the market price is PM, so here we explain in terms of diagram, PM means 50 paise. Okay, the consumer will extend his purchase up to mth unit. That is, he will purchase only OM quantity. OM quantity means in terms of figure it is 5 oranges. Okay, this is so because for this amount his marginal utility is equal to price. But his marginal utility for earlier units is more than PM. More than PM means this is P dash M dash. It is greater than PM. So that's why the triangle becomes smaller and smaller. Now see the next point. For the mth unit, for instance, his marginal utility is P dash M dash. M dash unit. M dash is the earlier unit. Okay, means fourth orange. His marginal utility is equal to P dash M dash. But he only pays the market price PM. Okay, because why he pays market price PM? Because the price, we assume that market price is PM for this unit as for others, and hence he obtained an excess of utility from the M dash unit equal to P dash P double dash. This is the consumer surplus from this unit. Similarly, surplus arises from the purchase of other units. The total consumer surplus derived by him when OM units are purchased at PM price is shown by shaded area UAP. So this is the big triangle UAP. Okay. Now the next point, if the market price rises to P dash M dash, he will purchase only OM or M dash quantity and the consumer surplus will fall to smaller triangle. So just see the smaller triangle U A dash P dash. So this is the difference between UAP and U A dash P dash. So this is all regarding diagrammatic presentation. Now see the next point, importance of consumer surplus. The idea of consumer surplus is not merely bookish. It has great practical importance and is useful in a number of ways. In that, first one, it is useful in public finance. Okay, public finance means it's a finance of government. It is useful to finance minister in imposing taxes and fixing their rates. He will tax those commodities in which the consumer enjoy more surplus. In such cases, the people would be willing to pay more than they actually pay at present. Such taxes will bring more revenue to the state. Now, second one, to the businessman and monopolist. To the businessman also, the concept is very useful. He can raise prices of those articles in which there is a large consumer surplus. In such cases, the consumers are willing to pay more than the prevailing price. The seller will be able to raise price especially if he is a monopolist. What is monopoly? Monopoly means only one seller exists in the market, and that's why he controls the supply of commodity, and due to that point price increases and that monopolist get benefited. So they also check the consumer surplus okay, obtained from different commodities. Now, third one, comparing advantages of different places. Our knowledge of consumer surplus proves more useful when we compare the advantage of living into two different places. A place where there are greater amenities available at cheaper rates will be better to live in. So, in these places, the consumers enjoy more surplus of satisfaction. Consumer surplus hence indicates a conjectural advantage, that is, the advantage of environment and opportunities. Now, fourth importance, distinction between value in use and value in exchange. Consumer surplus draws a clear distinction between value in use and value in exchange. Commodities like salt and matchbox have a great value in use, but less value in exchange. Being necessaries and cheaper things, they yield more satisfaction. They yield more consumer surplus. The consumer surplus depends on total utility, whereas price depends on marginal utility. So, this is the difference between total utility and marginal utility. Now, last one, measuring benefits from international trade. Consumer surplus measure benefits from international trade. We can import things cheaply from abroad. Therefore, importing them, we are paying more for similar home produced goods. The import therefore yields surplus of production satisfaction. We would have paid for them more than that we actually pay. This is the consumer surplus. The larger the consumer surplus, the more benefits is the obtained in the international by conducting international trade. So these are the five important points related with the importance of consumer surplus. Thank you.